anymore. That is how I know I am leaving. I folded your old letter and put it back unread. Not because it hurt me, but because it had already said enough to let the room breathe, enough to let me see that some things can be over without becoming enemies. No anger, no blame, just the quiet calling things by their name. I used to hold the ending like a reason to stay awake, turning every memory until it showed me who to blame. But tonight I let it soften, I let the old light change. I do not need a villain to explain the ache. No anger, no blame, no fire left to feed. What we were was real enough, even if it could not keep. I can miss the gentler parts without asking them to stay. No anger, no blame, just a heart learning another way. Smaller just to make the ending clean. I will not call it wasted because it did not stay with me. Some love gives you a season, some love changes shape, some love teaches leaving without teaching you to hate. No anger, no blame, no final word to win. I can let the silence close without locking you inside it. What we were was real enough. What we lost can have its place. No anger, no blame, just a little more peace each day. I folded your old letter, the room stayed quiet. For once, so did I. Ticket app kept loading. You laughed and let it spin. Rain clouds crossed the station roof, then changed their mind again. We walked into the market with nowhere else to be. You held up 2 green plums and asked which one looked sweeter. No big adventure, no view we had to find, just your shoulder near my shoulder, and the day becoming kind. You made faces at the prices I pretended to agree. An old man played a love song slightly out of key. We bought more than we needed, less than we had planned. You wiped rain from my sleeve with the back of your hand. I do not need a mountain road, a perfect sky, a rented car. I do not need a story that sounds better than we are. Give me this small weather, this paper bag, this street, the way you make an ordinary hour feel easy next to me. No big adventure, no faraway view. I only need the simple world when I am walking through it with you. Used to think a good life had to look like leaving town, something wide enough to prove I had not settled down. But maybe joy is closer, less dressed up than I knew. A crooked scale, a half joke, your hand finding mine in the queue. I do not need a mountain road, a perfect sky, a rented car. I do not need a moment made to look good from afar. Give me this small weather, your laugh beside the fruit, the rain we almost missed and the quiet way it suited you. No big adventure, no map we had to use, just one slow afternoon that kept getting better with you. We came home without a story anyone would ask us to tell, but you were still smiling, so I remembered it well. Coffee went cold before I found my shoes. The phone kept lighting up, the sink held yesterday. A bill sat on the counter with my name spelled correctly. I stood there for a minute, not ready, not undone, just somewhere in the middle of the person I become. One small breath, then the next thing. Not a cure, just a beginning. I missed the morning train, then missed the one after. I almost turned back home, almost called it an answer, but I bought a folded sandwich from the shop beside the stairs. The woman gave me napkins like she knew I needed care. No speech, no sign, just the day still moving on, and me moving with it a little slower than I want. One small breath before the weight gets named. One small step through an ordinary day. I do not have to be alright. I do not have to shine. I only have to stay here one breath at a time. One small breath, soft enough to trust. The world is asking plenty, I am answering just enough. Survival does not always look like courage from afar. Sometimes it is a paper cup, a coat across your arm, a message finally answered, a street you cross alone, a quiet way of saying I am still here, even so. One small breath before the next door opens. One small step with the old fear still close. I do not have to fix today, I do not have to win. I only have to leave a little room to live in. One small breath and another one through. Not everything is better, but I am still moving too. The coffee stayed cold, the train was gone, but I took one breath and then I carried on. Stay easy with me, no need to move too fast. Your drink was halfway finished, ice melting in the glass. The window held the sunlight like it wanted this to last. You traced a little circle where the table caught the rain. I watched the street keep moving while we stayed out of its way. Nothing needed naming, nothing had to leave. The afternoon was breathing and you were next to me. A song from the corner speaker leaned soft into the room. You tapped the quiet rhythm, I almost followed too. You said the heat felt slower on this side of the street. I said I did not mind it when the shade reached your sleeve. Stay easy with me, right here by the window. Let the day fall gently where it wants to go. No promise on the table, no future rushing in. Stay easy with me, let this moment stay simple. To make a feeling answer too much too soon. Turn a quiet to something it had to prove. But you make time feel softer, like it does not need a plan. Just your laugh in the low light, just my glass beside your hand. Stay easy with me, right here by the window. Let the street keep moving, we do not have to follow. No promise on the table, no perfect words to find. Stay easy with me, this is enough tonight. Your drink was almost empty, the light was almost gone. Still, neither of us hurried. You never try to fill the room. That is why the room feels full. You come in with your quiet coat, shake the cold from your hair, say the traffic was impossible, then smile like you made it fair. You leave your book face down with a pencil in the seam. I ask what part you stopped at, you say somewhere in between. No need to be brighter, no need to be more. You make ordinary places feel easy to come home for. You hum without noticing when the kettle starts to sing. You fix the crooked picture and call it no big thing. There is comfort in your timing, in the way you do not rush, the way you let a silence stay gentle between us. The way you are is enough, not polished, not rehearsed, just your laugh in the doorway, your hand finding mine first. I do not need a better story, I do not need a view. The way you are is enough, and I feel it being true. To think love needed someone impossible to reach, some shining kind of feeling, always standing out of reach. But you are here beside me, warm cup, tired eyes, and nothing in me wonders if this is worth my time. The way you are is enough, in the small light after rain, in the coat left on the chair, in the sound of my own name. I do not need a better story, I do not need a sign. The way you are is enough, and enough feels kind. You never try to fill the room, you only sit beside me, and somehow everything softens quietly. I stay. I kept my coat near the chair, old habit, nothing more. You saw the space I needed and never closed the door. The evening moved around us, warm light on the wall. You let my quiet answer be an answer after all. I was not cold, I was only careful. You understood the difference without making it painful. You did not reach for every story, you did not ask me why. You left some things unopened and sat with me beside them. A glass beside the table, your voice low in the room. No promise pushing forward, no fear I had to prove. We moved slowly into trust, one gentle hour at a time. No rush to name the feeling, no need to cross a line. You stayed where I could find you, steady, soft and true. We moved slowly into trust, and I moved closer too. I used to think love needed a brave and sudden start, but yours came like evening settling in the heart. No bright demand, no perfect words, just patience in your hands and kindness I could hear. We moved slowly into trust, through silence, through the space, through all the tender places. I was learning not to hide. You never made me ready, you never made me choose. You only stayed gentle until trust came into view. You never asked me to hurry my heart, so slowly it opened. You wrote the grocery list on the back of an old receipt. I read it upside down while you were laughing at me. The kettle clicked too early, the toast went slightly wrong. You said the butter saved it, and I believed you all along. A blue cup by the window, your sweater on the chair. The morning did not hurry, it only found us there. I used to think love needed a brighter kind of proof. Then I watched you move through small things and saw the whole truth. These are the little days we keep, the ones no picture shows. Your hand around a coffee lid, my coat caught in the cold. A plan that changed by lunchtime, a laugh we did not mean. These are the little days we keep, quiet as they seem. We took the longer sidewalk because the air felt kind. You pointed out a window box with basil growing wild. A bus went by without us, you said we had more time. I watched the city slow down when your steps matched mine. We shared one cheap umbrella, It leaned too much your way. You gave me half the dry side, like love was made that way. Years may blur the weather, the corner and the street, but some ordinary hours know exactly where to breathe. These are the little days we keep, the ones no picture shows. Your hand around a coffee lid, my coat caught in the cold. A song from someone's window, two bags between our feet. These are the little days we keep, small enough to stay with me. Maybe we will lose the names of places we walk through. Maybe I will forget the joke that made you spill your juice. But I will know the feeling of not needing anywhere, only your shoulder near my shoulder, and the evening taking care. Not a story made for telling, not a moment dressed to shine, just the kind of simple living that keeps getting better with time. These are the little days we keep after the bright ones fade. The kitchen light, the market bags, the rain we almost escaped. Your laugh behind the doorway, my keys beside your tea. These are the little days we keep, and they keep you here with me. These are the little days we keep, softly, honestly. The life we built in passing was the one that stayed with me. No grand arrival, no perfect view, just all those little days that kept becoming you. Nothing broke, it just faded. That was harder to explain. Your shoe stayed by the doorway, mine stayed beside the bed. The house still knew our footsteps, but not where they had led. Messages got shorter, we called it being tired. The lamp still warmed the corner, but not the space inside it. No storm, no final line, just less of you reaching for less of mine. We stopped saving small stories for the end of every day. I stopped turning toward you when something made me laugh. You kept your kindness careful, I kept my questions low. We were not trying to hurt us, but we were letting go. Nothing broke, it just faded. No shattered glass, no door left shaken. Only the quiet leaving of what we used to feel. A love can lose its color and still look almost real. Nothing broke, it just faded. That is why it stayed. I wanted one clear reason, something sharp enough to name. But some endings come without a sound and still take everything. No villain in the hallway, no fire in the room, just two hearts getting careful where they used to move. Nothing broke, it just faded. No bitter scene, no words worth hating. Only the slow forgetting of how close we used to be. Your hand beside the blanket, not reaching back for me. Nothing broke, it just faded. And I finally knew some goodbyes happen softly, long before they come true. The house stayed standing, the light still worked, nothing broke. But we were gone. I put my phone face down and nothing fell apart. The evening moved slowly through the amber on the wall. I used to need an exit, even sitting in a calm room. You were reading the menu like the world could wait. I watched your fingers turn the page and forgot what I was running from. It feels better here, not brighter, not new, just easier to breathe when I am close to you. I had been everywhere in my head, every door, every street, looking for a softer place that never looked for me. Then you asked if I was hungry, simple as a song, no heavy meaning underneath, no need to move along. The chair stopped feeling temporary, the silence did not stare. For once I was not leaving while my body still was there. It feels better here with your quiet next to mine. No promise in the moment, no future to define. I do not need another place, I do not need to disappear. The night can stay unfinished, it still feels better here. Maybe peace is not a country waiting somewhere far. Maybe it is just a table where I stop guarding my heart. A glass of water sweating, your sleeve near my hand, and one small hour asking nothing, except that I let it stand. It feels better here with the streetlight coming through. No rush to name the feeling, no need to make it prove. I do not check the doorway, I do not count the time. I stay inside the evening, and the evening feels like mine. It feels better here, soft enough to be true. Not because the world is easy, but because I am here with you. My phone stayed quiet, the room stayed warm. For once, I stayed too. Try not to show it, you made that difficult. You came in with a paper cup, laughing at something small. I looked down at my notebook like it had anything at all. Your jacket caught the sunlight, your shadow crossed my shoes. I turned a page too quickly and forgot what I was doing. I was playing it quiet, you were making it hard. Some feelings do not ask permission before they start. You tap the table softly to the song outside the door. I matched it with my fingers, then stopped before you saw. You asked if I was listening. I said more than you know. You smiled like you heard the part I was trying not to show. I am trying not to show it, but it shows up anyway. In the way I lose my sentence when you look over this way. I am trying to stay easy, trying to keep my cool, but every little thing you do keeps telling on me too. I do not need to name it, not yet, not here. Let it stay a little secret in the corner of the room. Your laugh near the window, my hand around my cup, and the quiet kind of trouble I am not tired of. I am trying not to show it, but it keeps finding light in the pause before I answer, in the smile I cannot hide. I am trying to stay easy, but easy is hard to do when every little thing around and I looked away too late, and we both knew enough. Your name lit up once, I let it fade. The room was almost dark, blue light across the sheet. I watched the phone keep ringing from a place I could not reach. Not far across the table, not hidden in a drawer, just close enough to answer, too heavy to move toward. I let it fade, not because I did not care. Some nights the heart needs distance from what it cannot repair. Maybe you had one more sorry, maybe I had one too. Maybe we would only circle the same old tired truth. The ringing stopped too gently, the silence took its place. I stared at your name frozen like it still might change. The call I let fade still lives inside the room, not loud enough to haunt me, not quiet enough to lose. I do not know what you wanted, I do not know what I say. I only know the almost in the call I let fade. Used to think regret would come with sharper hands, but this one sits beside me like an old unanswered chance. No final word, no perfect blame, just one small light disappearing before I said your name. The call I let fade did not break the night, it only left a doorway I still pass sometimes. I do not know what you wanted, maybe that is what stayed. The quiet shape of almost in the call I let fade. Your name went dark, the room stayed still. I needed space, I wonder if I always will. The fries were getting cold, neither of us reached first. You sat across the table with your elbows near the light. I tried to read the menu like I had not read it twice. The waitress filled the water, the neon shook outside. You smiled into your napkin like you had something to hide. There was a little space between your hand and mine, small enough to notice, wide enough to take our time. You stole one from the basket, then pushed the rest my way. I said you were being generous, you said I should behave. We laughed too easily for such a quiet room. Every ordinary second kept leaning into you. Fries between our hands, nothing brave to say, just salt on your fingers, and the night getting late. We did not need to hurry, we did not need a plan, only that almost touch with fries between our hands. I could feel the question sitting there with us, not asking to be answered, not asking for too much. Maybe some first moves are smaller than they seem. Your knee against the table, your smile staying with me. Fries between our hands, your laugh low and near, the whole street moving outside, but nothing moving here. We did not call it anything that made it feel more true. Just one small basket on the table, and me looking back at you. Fries between our hands, the night soft around the glass. I almost said come closer, you almost let me ask. The fries went cold, the lights turned low. You stayed a little longer than you had to. After all this time, you still catch me off guard. You read the same old menu, like it might have changed. Push your glasses up and smile at one small mistake. The waiter knows our order, the window knows our seat. You say my name to ask a question, and something still turns in me. Familiar does not mean faded, it only means we know where the quiet feels safe enough to let the feeling grow. You laugh before the punchline because you know where I will end. I reach across the table before you ask for my hand. The years have made us softer, not careless, not the same. I still find new weather in the way you say my name. You are still new in a simple way, like morning through a curtain we have opened every day. rush I have to chase, not a feeling I must prove. You are still new in the little things you do. Still new where the years have stayed, still mine to notice in a simple way. I used to think wonder had to leave when it was known that time would make a person feel less like a place to go. But you keep arriving inside the life we made. One look across the table, one ordinary grace. You are still new in a simple way, like light across the dishes at the start of another day. Not louder than the first time, but deeper than before. I know the shape of loving you, and still I find more. Still new where the years have stayed, still mine to notice in a simple way. The menu never changes, the window keeps our place. After all this time, I still look twice when you smile that way. You remember what I almost forgot? I said, the cafe was half empty, rain drying on the glass. I told some little story I did not think would last. But you asked about the ending 2 coffees later on, like nothing I had offered had quietly been lost. You leaned in just slightly, not trying to impress, and I forgot the practiced way I usually make less of myself. It is the way you listen more than what you say. You make a small life sound like it matters for a day. You remember names I mentioned once in passing. You catch the softer meaning underneath my laughing. You do not rush the silence, you do not fill the air. You let my words arrive and leave them safely there. I have known conversations that only wait to turn, but yours stay open longer, like there is still more to learn. It is the way you listen that brings me back to you, not the bright and easy parts, but the quiet you make room for. The way your eyes stay with me, the way the room slows down. I start with almost nothing, and you make it feel found. It is the way you listen, so simple and so rare. I leave with all my small thoughts, feeling less alone out there. Maybe attraction starts with a smile across the room, but it grows in little mercies people barely notice. A question asked with care, a detail kept in mind, a person making space without asking for a sign. It is the way you listen that gets beneath my guard. You do not make it heavy, you only make it warm. The way you hold attention without holding me too tight. I feel my own voice soften in the shelter of your time. It is the way you listen, and I know it sounds small, but some hearts open quietly when they are heard at all. You remember what I almost forgot I said, and somehow I remember myself again. I wrote 3 words, then watched them wait. The cafe chairs were stacked on the tables by the wall. My cup had left a circle where the light was falling soft. Your number sat there open, not calling, not erased. My thumb stayed near the message, like a hand above a flame. One tap away, and still I stayed. Some doors can open easily and still not be the way. I could have said I miss you, I could have made it clean, a sentence dressed in kindness, too simple to believe. But I know how old roads answer when you step on them again. They do not always lead you home, they just remember when. So I let the words sit quietly, unsent but not denied. The feeling did not leave me, it only changed its size. One tap away from asking where you are, from turning one soft weakness into weather for us both. One tap away, but I am learning how to let a longing pass through me without sending it out. I can miss you for a minute and still leave you where you are. One tap away does not mean I have to start. I used to think restraint was just another kind of fear, but tonight it feels like mercy for the life we left from here. No perfect final message, no brave unfinished line, just my hand above the glowing screen and one quieter choice this time. One tap away from opening the past, from asking one old feeling to become more than it has. One tap away, but I can't let it be. Not every honest ache is asking to be seen. I can miss you for a minute, I can breathe and let it fade. Some love stays kinder when it stays one tap away. I deleted nothing, I sent nothing too. The night kept moving, so did I, without reaching for you. Your name lit up while the day was still winning. I missed the early bus by half a closing door. My back caught on the railing, spilled receipts across the floor. The elevator froze between the 4th and 5th. I laughed because I had to, then lost the laugh in it. By 3 the sky looked tired, by 4 so did I. I bought a drink for comfort and left it on the line. Then your voice came through like a chair pulled near, not fixing what had happened, just making room for me here. You did not say be stronger, you did not ask what now. You told me about a dog asleep outside your building. Somehow that was better than advice I could not hold. I leaned against the station wall and let your quiet unfold. The train was late again, the platform smelled like rain, but the day had softer edges after I heard you say my name. You make the day softer, not perfect, not new, just lighter in the places I was carrying it through. You do not move the weather, you do not change the street. You only stay beside the weight until it loosens me. You make the day softer, the way a warm light can do, not asking me to shine, just helping me get through. I used to think love meant rescue, some answer arriving clear. But you have never needed to become the reason I am here. You let small things be small things. You let hard days be hard. You meet me in the middle without taking me apart. And somehow there is mercy in how little you demand. Just your voice on an ordinary line, just my phone inside my hand. You make the day softer, not finished, not repaired, just kinder in the corners where I thought nobody cared. You do not move the weather, you do not make it bright. You only give the heavy parts somewhere warm to lie. You make the day softer, and that is what stays true. The world can still be difficult, but less difficult with you. The train came late, the rain came too. Still, I got home softer after talking to you. You did not fill the quiet. That was the first kind thing. I used to fear the pause after words ran out, like silence was a warning, turning slowly in the house. But you sat there gently, hands around your sleeve, no question in your breathing, no need to make me speak. The silence feels open when I am here with you, not empty, not waiting, just a room I can move through. You did not chase my answer, you did not count the time. You let the lamp stay low and left my fear beside mine. I looked down at the table, you looked toward the rain. Nothing had to happen, and nothing felt the same. The silence feels open, like a door left wide. I do not have to hide there, I do not have to fight. No heavy explanation, no careful thing to prove. The silence feels open when it is shared with you. I used to think closeness meant filling every space, leaving no room for doubt, no shadow out of place. But you make quiet softer, you let the moment breathe, and somehow I come closer when you do not reach for me. The silence feels open, not lonely, not cold. It gives the heart a hallway where it can unfold. No rush toward a promise, no fear of being misunderstood. The silence feels open, and open feels good. Did not fill the quiet, you stayed, and the quiet let me stay too. I used to change my answer before the question came, kept the softer parts of me behind an easier face. I left when I was supposed to, stayed quiet when I knew, made a smaller shape of myself to fit inside the room. But lately I can hear my own voice coming through, not loud, just true. I wear the shirt I like now, I leave when I am tired. I do not turn my feelings into something more polite. Some days I still get nervous, some old habits stay, but I catch myself returning a little sooner every day. I am a little more like me, not finished, not brand new, just less afraid of being seen in a light I did not choose. A little more like me, with nothing much to prove, the life I try to earn from them, I'm giving back to you. Thought belonging meant learning how to disappear, smiling at the right time, keeping certain truths unclear. But peace came in quietly, with no one to impress. One honest no, one easier breath, one mirror I could meet again. I am a little more like me, not perfect, not complete, just standing in my own name, with both feet underneath. A little more like me, and that is enough today. The parts I used to hide from them are finding their own place. Not someone else, I finally learned to be. I am only a little more like me. You looked up from your book like the page had let you go. I turned away too late, and I think you knew it so. The street was warm with voices, cups moving hand to hand. A bicycle bell rang once, somewhere beyond the stand. You smiled like nothing happened, like morning had not changed. But I walked on with that moment, quietly rearranged. It started with the way you smiled, small as passing light. No one else would notice, but it stayed with me all night. I did not know your story, you did not know my name. Still something in the afternoon felt softer after that. I bought a paper I did not need, I crossed the street too slow. I kept hearing your smile in every open window. The way you smiled made the whole day lean closer. Not brighter, not louder, just easier to hold. A little turn of kindness, a look I almost missed. The way you smiled left the world feeling like this. Some beginnings do not enter with a door thrown wide. They arrive in half a second and sit down in your mind. No perfect words, no clever line, just a face above a book and the day taking its time. The way you smiled made the whole day lean closer. Not brighter, not louder, just easier to hold. I carried it through traffic, through the late sun on the street. The way you smiled made a small thing follow me. Maybe you forgot it, maybe I never will. One look, one smile, and the afternoon stayed still. We did not come back to say the same things louder. Your coat was damp from rain, mine hung over the chair. We sat with 2 warm cups and the space we left there. You did not start with sorry, I did not start with pain. We let the window gather what neither of us named. Kindness this time, if we try it all. No winning old arguments, no keeping score. I know where I was careless, you know where you went cold. We both know certain silences were heavier than told. But your hand stayed open beside the coffee stain, not reaching for an answer, just not turning away. Kindness this time, soft enough to stay. Not a promise made too quickly, not a debt we have to pay. If we begin again, let it be small and true. Less pride in every sentence, more room for what we knew. Kindness this time, or nothing dressed as love. We have heard enough to know being gentle is enough. No perfect repair. Some cracks remain visible even when handled with care. Maybe that is honest, maybe that is where 2 people learn to hold what they once could not spare. Kindness this time, if we take one step. No pulling the past forward just to prove it is not dead. Let the truth come slowly, let the quiet have its place. Let us speak like we remember. There is a heart behind each face. Kindness this time, soft enough to trust. Not everything can be rebuilt, but something better can begin with us. The rain slowed down. Your cup touched mine. No vow, no answer, only kindness this time.